What is going on, guys? My name is Germ and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and subscribe. And we have a JP data download here tonight for LR Ribrianne and the World Tournament characters that are going to be incoming, including LR, Pilaf, Mai, and Shu. It's a joint forces unit. I'm excited. Now, LR Ribrianne, unfortunately, does not look like she's going to be very impressive. LR Ribrianne, it's looking pretty mid. Right, she's not looking great for what we read from her details. Again, I gotta see her in game. People are gonna be using the private server sometime soon to kind of show off stuff, but as far as I see on paper, she just doesn't look that impressive. I saw some calcs that also look like she's not gonna be very impressive. So the LR art is actually pretty cool, right? Rosie Kakunza and Ribrianne all together like that. It's a pretty nice LR, like aesthetic wise, I guess. Sure, but whatever. All right, we know about LR Ribrianne. Here is what's here in the data download. Shoutouts to Harry Turney, Asuna, who makes Dokkan info on Twitter here. This is a new coin. Now, don't be alarmed. It's not a carnival coin. It's not a carnival coin situation. These are the pity coins. If you guys don't know, there was a producer's letter that said they were going to start implementing pity very soon. So pity is going to be here for this banner right here, the LR Ribrianne banner. So I don't know how it's going to work per se until we see the actual banner in game. But I guess it's here. Sure, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. Trying to see. There is something else here. It looks like the Android support memory is going to be getting an EZA. The siblings bond support memory. What is it? When HP is 50% or below, your HP will be recovered by 35% once only. Oh wait, siblings bond and Reps Universe 7 category guys will get 1 key, 18% attack and defense, and 17% chance to. Wow. Dude, this support memory, this support memory is gonna be insane. Are you serious? Even if it's only one turn, that's really good, man. HP recovery and support. This support memory is good. Okay, this is a really good support memory. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty, fellas, let's go ahead and dive into the real meat and potatoes here. LR Pilaf. This is Pilaf from. He is the first. He better be on Sworn Enemies, man. Pilaf is the first Saga villain in Dragon Ball, so he better be there. Oh boy, I already see something I don't like. I think Minato might have already gotten the translations out. Shoutouts to Minato, by the way, for translating and all this other stuff. I guess. Where is he? Here he is. Shoutouts to Minato for the translations. Dragon Ball Seekers 3 key, 130% the stats. Oh boy. 30% attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage on 12 key. 30% attack. Is it really just attack? Oh my god. Great. 30% attack and 50% chance to stun for 1 turn. They have an intro. Okay. They change physical key spheres to AGL Tech or STR key spheres for 5 turns. Attack and defense 120% start a turn. They get 40% attack and defense when performing a super. They get an extra 40% attack and defense if it's an Ultra Super. 1 key per type key sphere obtained. They get 70% attack and defense and a guaranteed additional that has a 50% chance of being a super attack when collecting an AGL key sphere. They get 100% defense and a 50% chance to dodge, okay, when collecting a tech key sphere. Then they get 100% attack, high chance to perform a crit, and seals the target enemy when collecting an STR key sphere. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty interesting, actually. Then they get a guaranteed additional that has they get a guaranteed additional super when collecting 7 more key spheres. And when they're fighting a Goku, which we all know what that is, they change int key spheres to AGL key spheres. AGL Tech or STR. So, I guess I'm just always going to collect tech key spheres with them. I guess that's the way to play. Just make sure you have tech key spheres. Links are Brainiac's Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, The Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, Shattering the Limit Legendary Power, Dragon Ball Seekers, Dragon Ball Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, Revenge, Earthlings, Earthbred Fighters, and Joined Forces. No Sworn Enemies. I mean, I guess Shu and Mai really. Pilaf himself would be like on Sworn Enemies, but I guess. Is Pilaf even on Sworn Enemies? Now that I think about it, is there even just a regular Pilaf card? Because I'm pretty sure the SSR... Okay, the SSR and TUR are just Pilaf. The first... Yeah, these are the first SSR and TUR Pilaf cards in the game. The Pilaf machine is a part of the unit as well. I'll be honest here, fellas. I don't think they're gonna be insanely great, but they don't look bad, right? I'm gonna be completely fair. I think Jackie Chun might be better, but I gotta see this unit in game for sure. Though I'm just always gonna collect the tech key spheres. I'm always just gonna go for tech key spheres. They're kind of like a free-to-play version of LR, Broly, Chilai, and Lemo, actually. Like, depending on the type of key sphere you get, different buff. Except when you get the 7 or more key spheres, you get the guaranteed additional super attack, which super attacks are not going to do anything for this unit. I'm going full dodge. That's pretty much what's going to be. I'm going to go full dodge with this character because even though they have a 50% chance to dodge, you guys already know my luck with 50% chance to dodge, and it's not good. So, I'm going to go full dodge with this character, I feel. They look like they're going to be okay, though. That's not the worst design ever for free-to-play LR. So, the only bad thing is you have to grind the world tournament to get them, but yeah, they're not bad. They look decent for sure. I'll give them decent, man, sure. LR Pilaf, I mean, he's decent. They gave Pilaf a decent unit. That, at least for the first like real Pilaf and Dokkan, I can accept it. Alrighty, fellas, here we go. So now we have the World Tournament EZAs. Let's start with Tech Ultimate Gohan, not the right one, not the good one. So 3 keys, 70% attack or to stats. He gets 30% defense and a 30% chance to stun. So, oh boy, 3 key and 100. I saw something already. 30%. So they, jeez, 3 key and 150% attack and defense start a turn. He gets 100% attack and defense when HP is 50% or above. Attack and defense further increases by 20% each time you do a super, up to 58%. So you need to do 3 super attacks to fully build him up. If there is a character in the Majin Buu Saga category, okay, if you're facing a Majin Buu Saga category enemy, or you have a Majin Buu category or Majin Buu Saga category ally in the same turn, he will have an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. He sucks. Bad, awful. That's not good enough, unfortunately. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I guess let's see him in game. He has a lot of high numbers. What's his stats? This free to play guy, yeah. Whoa, okay. Those stats aren't too bad actually. This guy is, keep in mind, this is a free to play EZA, you know, so he has the free to play EZA stats. That's not too bad at Rainbowed, I guess. This is what EZA at 100%, 14, 29,000. I guess his stats are decent, but we'll have to see him in game. It's just a lot of numbers. That's the thing. And then this year, I mean, Tech Ultimate Gohan is a Majin Buu Saga character. I guess you're running with Tech Ultimate Gohan and you just say, alright, fun. Okay, Gohan is not looking super impressive, but again, this is just on paper, so we'll see. Next is Int Super Trunks. So do we get the good version? The Dokkan Fest wasn't super impressive. Let's see this guy. Int types 3 key, 100% the stats. He gets immense damage and increases, so 50% attack and defense for 3 turns. So, yeah, I guess that could work. 3 key, 150% attack and defense. That's a 70% chance to further increase attack and defense by 150%. Additional 100% defense with a 50% chance that he'll actually get 100% defense. 30% chance that he will do a crit. And if you receive an attack, his attacks will always be crits. He gets 50% attack when attacking. He sucks too. I was saying, like, the free-to-play EZA, the EZAs for the World Tournament characters, they haven't really been, like, spitting, unfortunately. This guy sucks, man. That's worse. Like, I'm not expecting too much, but keep in mind, this is the first, like, actual Super Trunks since, like, the Super Trunks sub EZAs back in 2021. You know, this guy right here is the first Super Trunks we've gotten. I know we have the Dokkan Fest, but keep in mind he is a transforming character. That's Super Saiyan Trunks Teen that transforms into Super Trunks. This is just standalone Super Trunks, and he's awesome. So if he gets hit, he's gonna get you killed. He'll do a guaranteed crit, which I guess is cool, but And then this is stupid. Why are these chances to do this? So basically, let's say you get the worst look ever, you're only going to have the 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. So, I don't know. Super Trunks buff, I guess, but whatever. AGL Cooler, this guy was a support if I remember correctly. So, let's take a look at what our guy Cooler's going to do. AGL types 3 key, 40% to stats, and he debuffs STR enemies by 40% attack and defense. 30% defense for 1 turn and greatly lowers defense. He gets 2 key and 100% attack and defense. AGL types get 1 key, 40% the stats. He has 2 guaranteed additional attacks that have a, I'm guessing low chance is a 30% chance. That's medium. Yeah, I'm going to guess that's medium because if it's rare, that's like 15 or something like that. Always makes 2 additional attacks that has, I'm going to assume a 30% chance, but that's not confirmed because this is Google translating it, of being a super attack. So, 2 guaranteed additionals. He increases his attack by 20%. Okay. He increases his attack by 20% up to 100% probability of evasion. Wait. 20% attack each time you attack, up to 100. And dodge chance up to 50. Woo-hoo! So you have to do 5 attacks with this cooler to be fully built up. You're always going to be doing at least 3. You could do 4 turn 1 and already you'll have a 40% chance to dodge. Further increases attack and defense by 50% when there is a Terrifying Conquerors category ally participating in the same turn. Okay, this cooler's good, actually. I mean, he's not going to be good turn 1. You have to get there. You have to get him to that 50% chance, but he's going to be very good turn 1. Or not turn 1, sorry, like, after you fully build him up, in your luckiest scenario, you will always have 4 attacks turn 1. If not, at least 3, which is a 30% chance to dodge. Now, 30% chance to dodge isn't reliable, but it's something, you know, to actually do. Yeah, the coolers. I'm guessing STR cooler. If I click show more, it'll show us more. Yeah, STR cooler is going to be on there for sure. Frieza, Baby, AGL metal cooler. Yeah, this cooler is not too bad, honestly. And imagine if they're all super attacks, like you get 4 super attacks, he'll hit like the extra defenses and stuff like that from a super attack effect. This cooler could be insanely powerful, actually. I like this guy. This guy seems pretty good for sure. Just on paper, does he seem good? Yeah. Let's see what he looks like in game. But turn 1 for sure is gonna be a very hard struggle for him, unfortunately. And finally, I think all that's left is AGL Great Ape Kid Goku. Now I actually don't have this unit, so I mean, I might buy this unit using my tournament. What is this? Satan signatures? Yeah. 3 key for all types. 3 key, 70% the stats, 30% defense for 1 turn, immense damage, 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 1 key up to 3, 59% attack and defense up to 159%. So he builds up. It takes 3 turns for him to be fully built up. He gets an additional 59% attack and defense when performing a super. If all allies participating in the attack are in the Grade 8 power category, attack will further increase by 59%, and the attack will be highly effective against all attributes. So that means he's going to be super against all types if you're in a Great Ape power team. And he becomes a Great Ape if conditions are met, which is just a low probability that he'll do it randomly. Goku sucks. Maybe. What are his stats? He has decent stats, I guess, but I don't think you're going to get much play out of this. This is a character, by the way. Great Ape Kid Goku is a character who I think could get a Dokkan event. You know, just actual Great Ape Kid Goku, maybe from the Pilaf arc, could get a Dokkan Fest. So, this guy doesn't look too good. Great Ape Power itself, that category. Can I pull it up here? Where is it? Great Ape Power. You do have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku on there. And then I want you guys to keep this in mind. Heroes is going to be next month, right? And it's pretty highly likely this guy EZAs. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito EZAs. I don't know if the Super Saiyan 4... These guys I think are too recent. The Super Saiyan 4 Bardock and Gohan to EZA. I guess they could. It's Demigra, Dark Mask King, and then the Super Saiyan 4 Broly and Vegito. So Vegito and Broly could EZA, and I mean that could be an easier condition to handle. But Grade A Power on its own right now just isn't a really stacked team. You know, he's the best unit on the category by far. He's really good, insanely powerful, underrated as hell for some reason. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still fairly decent, right? Kid Gohan is pretty good. The LR Super Saiyan 4 suck. Grade A Vegeta sucks. Baby can be pretty decent depending on the situation. And I guess we'll see what happens with these two. But Kid Goku could be alright as well. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, depending on the situation, could be okay as well. Just not against AoEs and stuff like that. Turles is good. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku can be okay in scenarios. I mean, there's units, right? This Vegeta is okay. Like, there's scenarios, I guess. But that Goku just doesn't seem too good to me. I don't know what it is. Yeah, he is a Dragon Ball Saga character though, so I guess it helps out. The biggest dub is just the fact that we actually have Pilaf again. That's it. They, like I said, this unit is not anything really special. And then these guys, they look like they're gonna be like a fun character. Like they look like they're gonna be very fun for sure. I don't know how good or bad they're gonna be. Again, almost 100% of the time, I would just recommend going for Tech Keysphere. That's my tip of the day. Just go for a Tech Keysphere every single time, so you have to dodge it. Right? I think that's pretty much the best way to do this. So there you guys go. If you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe. Again, the new coin is just a pity coin. This is going to be just a yellow coin LR banner. Let me go back to Harry Turney here real fast. This is just going to be a limited gacha coin, essentially, just for pity. So I don't know if it'll work in a similar way where it's like, okay, so if you do, let's say, how many multis would be fair? I guess for an LR, well, it just depends on how it works. We actually don't know because the banner's not out, so we won't know until tomorrow night, because Ribrianne comes out tomorrow night at 3 a.m. my time. So we won't know until then what the pity actually is. So I guess I'll go and be fair. I'm guessing like it's like 1,000 stones to actually get a copy of the character. If I were to be realistic, that seems like a pretty decent restriction. I know it would be very unfair to free-to-play players, but I don't think this system is designed for free-to-play players. I don't know how it's going to be. We don't know anything in the specifics and stuff like that, but I guess we shall most definitely see how they're going to do this. They are the first character that the pity system will be applied to, right? And I'm pretty sure that Int LR Goku, who's going to come out to Global, should also have the pity system on Global, so we'll see. In my guess, my honest like guess, I would say probably like 1,000 stones, and you can pull and you can just buy the character. But that's if Dokkan just wants to be like, you know, Dokkan. So, yep. Leave your boy a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.